All right, welcome everyone to another episode of Bruvcast.
Welcome everyone.
I'm Raj.
I'm Mick.
What's going on?
What's going on, bruv? It feels like this is we've not recorded together for a while.
It does feel like that, but has it really been that long?
It feels a while, man.
We had
I don't know
Homie's
what to
Kitchen on last week. The week before that was Sittles. Oh yeah, so it has been 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks.
It's been 2 weeks.
What's been happening? What have I missed?
Bruv, you know what? Life, innit? Life, as usual. Little gun marring.
Bruv, tell me about that. What gun mining have you had?
Do you know what? Usual. Kids, obviously, dropping back in the swing of things, right? We already covered that last time. But you know what? I went away on a work trip last week. And it's been a while. And check this. I've been away. I've been to the office in Bulgaria, yeah, more than I've been to the office over here.
Okay.
Right?
How?
Just haven't gone in, right? Anyway.
Okay.
But, do you know when you see people, right? When you see your colleagues, etc. Do you ever forget that because you've not seen them, right? When you travel, because you haven't seen them for such a long time. It's been a year since I last saw, the team in Bulgaria, right? So it's overwhelming, right? You see there's a lot of faces, and they recognize you. You know where I'm going with this. They recognize you. And you're like, you don't want to be a rude prick, and you want to make sure you scan the room to make sure you know every name, yeah, before they come up to you, before you go up to them and say hello. So check this. So I was like, oh yeah, I know everyone up in here, yeah, and I was like, yeah, don't know that person. That person definitely knew. That person definitely knew, yeah. So anyway, so I walk over and I say hello to everyone. I give hugs to everyone that obviously knows me, yeah. And then I shake. So
hugs are legit, yeah. Hugs is allowed.
Bro. Hugs is allowed, man.
Because in some places, hugs are not cool these days, isn't it? So
yeah. I mean, that's the thing. You just okay. You want to go there, yeah? Well, as in, you
got to establish boundaries, though, isn't it?
It's true. Yeah, exactly. So it's like when you're about to hug one of your female colleagues or something, right? And you're like, is it a hug? Is it not? So you're waiting for all your other colleagues that have travelled there with you, yeah, to make the first move, yeah, to scope out the situation, innit? Yeah.
Side hug.
Yeah, side
European
hug.
kiss.
European. Is it one? Is it two, bruv? By the end of it, you're doing a two-step tango, yeah, and your balance goes one way, yeah, you might be, or someone turns their head or something, yeah, and it's just like an awkward. It gets even more awkward, innit? Yeah. Anyway, so I go in, I hug up, my colleagues, obviously, and then it sounds so wrong. And then, yeah.
Wait, you're hugging up your colleagues, bro.
And then the one person I thought was new, yeah. I was like, I was just like about to shake her hand, put my hand out, innit? And then one of them was like, Mick, this is Elena. I was like, yeah, nah. And then she's like, yeah, you know me. And I was shaking her hand as if I didn't know. I was like, oh man, I fucked up. And then it took me about, this is a workshop is about to start. Yeah, and that's it. My thing is like fixated on who is this person? I do not remember her. Yeah, and then I asked one of my colleagues, and one of my colleagues was like, out of everyone, yeah, that you saw last year, how can you not remember this person? I was like, why? She was like, do you not remember the conversation we had with her at dinner? I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about, bruv. I have no idea, bruv. And she was like, anyway. So the conversation basically was that my colleague, yeah, is homosexual. So she was like, she basically said to him, she was having a conversation with him saying, do you know what? You need to have kids. You're in your 30s. You need to have kids. Otherwise your balls are going to shrivel up. Yeah, that was legit the conversation, bro. Legit conversation, yeah. And I was like, and then everything.
She was telling your colleague who's gay that he needs to
have kids, yeah.
Okay. So she was giving him basarns and life lessons.
Exactly, right. And it was not just like a passing comment. It was like that conversation was pretty much all night. And the lecture. And then I remembered, I was like, damn. And then, do you know on the last day, obviously after the workshop area was finished, we all we had the last, we had dinner out, right? So we all went to a nice place, a nice restaurant for dinner. And at the end of the night, everyone's saying bye to everyone because obviously we were flying out the next day, right? And again, hugging up mans, innit? Yeah, hugging up everyone, saying bye. This one person,
Standard.
she was like, looked at me, he goes, "No, you don't remember me? I'm off." Yeah, literally did not.
Oh,
Bro, it's just
turfed you.
turfed, completely turfed, yeah. But do you know what? It's like you, and then this is when I was like starting to think. I was like, do you know what? This awkwardness of hugging and like greeting someone. Why? It's just you just never know what to do. Like even someone who flew out from London, right? Who I've not seen for about the last time I saw them was in Bulgaria, right? I basically didn't know whether to hug them or not. So I went over to say hello and I was like, here we go. Got my lunch, went over to say hello, yeah. And it was like, they made the first move, innit, yeah? They made the first move and she was like, and then it turned into an awkward side hug. And I was like, damn, man. I was like, this just keeps getting awkward and awkward. Like, what, you don't want to, as a man, you don't want to pounce, innit, yeah, and try to hug up someone, innit, yeah? But at the same time, if they're making the first move to hug, innit, yeah, you're like, I had my lunch in my hand and it almost spilled all over me. It was just like, I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know what. Do you find greeting someone awkward? Like when you don't know the boundaries and you don't know what the culture's saying?
The thing is nowadays that you work with people online, right? And you don't see them in person. If at all. So when it comes down to it, that person, you've had jokes with them and you've had so many conversations. So you know each other, but you've never been in the same physical space.
Yeah.
So you don't know, you also don't know how tall they are sometimes, bro, right? Like you have no idea what this person's going to be like when you see them in 3D. So that's definitely awkward, man. 100%. Like I get that same kind of like situation of like, what's the appropriate thing here? But some people ask you straight up, is hugs okay? Is hugs cool? Like if I don't know what to do, I will just do high five, bruv. High five to everyone, and hope that doesn't get people upset.
I can actually picture the way you go and high five. Hello. And you just do it very aggressively in there, so there's no time to think. It's quick, and then the person's arm just automatically just raises in it towards you, like it's some some reflex. But
not like, have you seen that? Not like a Jeremy Corbyn style high five, just like a normal one.
Standard, isn't it? Let me ask you about the it's jokes in it when you go to hug someone, or when you're going in for the kiss, and it's like, is it one, is it two? Oh, we're doing two, are we? Oh, okay.
Oh god, bro,
and they make it very awkward, isn't it?
And they expose the awkwardness.
Oh man.
You know what? Yeah, sometimes you're with someone and they just smooth.
Yeah.
Like they just got it figured out, and sometimes I just wish, why can't I just like have it that, like, take it in my stride instead of getting in my head about it and getting all confused.
Do you know why that is though? Because that person has been through their awkward moments and they've been tagged by everyone as that person's a two cheek kisser, bro. European, you know what I mean? Or he's a hugger, so you're definitely gonna hug him up. Does that make sense? You're just like tagged, bro. If you don't go in and label yourself, because if you're a hugger sometimes or a handshaker the other two times, then it's just like, oh man, this guy's giving me the vibes that
you gotta be consistent.
Exactly, that's what it is. You just gotta be consistent. But yeah, man,
But you know what? Another thing is another thing that's weird, similar to that, is this will happen. I guarantee this happens to you, and this happened to you in Bulgaria, and will happen to you for the rest of your life, right? If you're walking around your office, okay, and you see a colleague that is walking towards you from a distance, okay, you're walking towards them, they're walking towards you. At some point, you will make eye contact with them, or you decide to make eye contact until the very end, and then it's the awkward eyebrow raise. You're right. Oh, hi. And then maybe you go to the toilet or something, or you're getting a drink or something, and then you do the same thing again. See that person, they see you, you wait, and you're like, because you don't want to be staring them down the entire walk, because depending on how long the corridor is, if you're just staring at them, that's awkward as well. But then if you don't look at them at all, then that's rude. So you're kind of like, okay, I'm not gonna say anything, I'm not gonna look at anything, but then just before, so it's not too awkward, I'll be like, "You're right, bye." Do you do that?
Yeah, that happens, man. Also, because this office is like a circle, so you just see everyone. You know, it's just you see everyone walking all around basically, and that happens, man. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's the right at the very like you want to pretend like they're not there, so you can have that element of surprise, but so the eyebrow and that makes an impact when you see them right at the end, basically. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. And then you said you see them again. Yeah, that got me thinking about something else, right? So when you're at the you're at the airport, and then you see you're with someone, and then you see someone, right, and you say hello to them. And then you go your separate ways, kind of, right, until security, and they're in the vicinity, right? They've got and then when you see them, you've said hello, you've spoken to them already, you've done your hi and your bye or whatever, right? And then you see them again in a shop in duty free or somewhere like that, yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, for fuck's sake, man. Like, what do you do? Do you just say hello? Do you say hello again and hey, hello again, hello?
Oh, are you following me?
Yeah, fucking standard.
What else can you say, bro? You can't. Like that. That's one of those standard things that will come up.
You know what I say to myself in my head? I'm like, for fuck's sake, I've already said my hi and my bye to you, yeah? Like, go away or I need to go, I need to reroute, man.
Tu jana. Okay, alright, so Gagan's probably going to be shocked that we've made it to episode 17 and I've not brought up this subject.
Go for it.
But it's related to this, and I thought, what better way to introduce this subject? So you're in the office, yeah? When you need to go to the toilet, right? In the office. Do you use the cubicle on the same floor, in the same vicinity as, like, the people that you're sitting next to? Or do you do something else? Like, what is your procedure? I want to know if it's just me that has this long-winded way to deal with this situation.
What do you do? Leave the building, come back up?
I go to another floor.
See, that's the thing though. Where you work, obviously, there's multiple floors, right? Where I was, there was one men's toilet and one ladies' toilet, yeah. But the thing is, there was two different entrances. So, does that make sense? So you could go from the office into the men's, or you can come. When you're as soon as you come out the lift, there's another entrance into it as well. So it's a two-way thing. So let's just say
like a Jack and Jill.
It's like a Jack and Jill, man. And there's 10 cubicles, right? So
that's live then.
There's no way. There's like you've got your unless like you do what I normally do was if it was a number 2, yeah. If you had to go for the long shit, bro, yeah, it is what it is. Yeah.
Everyone has to do it. Everyone listening to this podcast has to do it, bro.
They need, innit? Yeah. But if it was, yeah. So you go in. If you're coming off the office floor, right? There's so many tactical ways of doing this. I used to go in the normal way from the office, yeah, from the shop floor, yeah. But then I'd go out the other side, come out into the kitchen, and then come back.
What? Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, what do you mean go out the other side?
So there's Jack and Jill. So rather than coming back into the office shop floor the way I went into the toilet. Because someone's desk is right there, right? There's a row of desks. They know, innit? They're like, this guy, motherfucker, man. He did number 2, man. He went in at 21. Yeah, he went at 5:30. He's coming out at 6. That's definitely number 2 territory. So what you do is you go out. Right?
But do you think people that sit there, right, at that bank of desks, do you think that they know? Do you think they're actively monitoring the situation?
But you know what the thing is, right? It doesn't matter if they're actively monitoring that situation, but the people with the bank of desks where you're sitting is definitely monitoring that situation because they saw you got up and left.
Yeah.
Right? So then I used to go
Where's
out.
Mick gone?
Go downstairs.
His laptop is still here.
Go get something to eat and come back and then he just went downstairs to get something to eat. Fair. Yeah, there's no indiscretion here.
Yeah.
But
Come back with
that's the
some
thing.
pieces of paper or something.
Exactly. Now I had something similar in Bulgaria, right? Because I was like, shit, I don't know whether they have no signs. They say this is the toilet. Yeah, there's a door, right, which has nothing on
Really?
it. Yeah, there's a door with nothing on it, right, and then you go through there and it's outside reception. So so I was like, oh, is this?
Oh, allow it.
So
So the receptionist knows what the deal is.
The receptionist knows what the deal is, and it is what it is, man. But there's multiple floors. You could go on a different floor if you know your way around, innit? But at the end of the day, I mean, it's true, man. You can never imagine if there was only like 2 cubicles or something, and innit? This guy, that's it. Man. This guy's gone in.
But
Right?
why is it such a shame though? Why is it such a shame though? Everyone does it. What's the deal?
I don't know, man. I don't know. Some
Why
people
why
are
should
open
you
about
be
it.
embarrassed? Like even when I come back, yeah, I have my phone out like I was on an important call or something.
But what if it was? But if you're regular, right? Then someone's gonna be like, what call is this guy taking at 2 o'clock every day? And he's got the same bemused look on his face, looking at his phone.
That's true. But so if I'm visiting the US because we've got offices there, bruv, the toilets in America, particularly like in corporate offices, are horrendous. Do you know why they're horrendous? Because they don't have this concept of an entire door. So there's a door, but it covers it covers the body, right? But there's like you can see someone's knees. You can see from their knees down. Yeah. And then the door, there's also a gap. There's like a gap in the door, so you can see if you're walking past it, even if it walks really slowly, you can see through that gap. And then if someone's having their name badge, right, and they're, number 2,
You don't need.
you can see their name badge because it's knee to floor, bruv.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you don't even need a name badge because you can just tell by the man's shoes. Yeah, because most days people wear the same shoes to work, bro.
He's gonna be about to. Then you start in a meeting. They're like, "Oh, has anyone seen George?" Yeah, he'll be about 5 minutes late.
He's in the shitter.
He's dropping off the
what?
kids.
That is crazy. You know what? Saying that, I had it live. Well,
I'll show you a picture of what it looks like because it's. I can't go. I'm too stressed out by it.
It's think about it, yeah. You know where I was. I don't know if I told you. It was floor to bottom, ceiling, bro. I'm talking about the door.
That's privacy.
It's privacy. It's privacy, and you don't get that. You don't have to.
This
worry
one
about,
you're exposed.
You're exposed to another level, man. You can't. People couldn't even stand on a toilet seat and like there was no gap for you to even. That's how tall they were, right? That is live.
No.
Do you think? Yeah. Let me ask you a question, right? Now, considering you spend more time at work than you do at home, right? And there's going to be a time. I mean, at previously, I guess that doesn't probably apply to everyone now because of COVID and everyone working from home. Yeah, but I mean, there's going to be a point where you're going to go back to, people are going to start going back to the office, maybe 3 days a week, or some people already do. But let's just take COVID out of the situation, right? Do you think there's, because you did spend more time at work than you did at home, do you think it's normal, when you have your like interview, do you think it's appropriate and they should start be like, these are the facilities, and then everything's cash, your salary is cash, your role is cash, the location is cash, but then someone comes they show you the lavatories and they show you
Is everything up to standard for
and
you?
there's no doors on the damn toilet, And the guy turns down, or the lady turns down the damn job, bro. What do you do, bro? Do you turn it down?
Oh, turn it down, bruv. If there's no door, bruv, and they say to you, oh, you have to sing, innit? That's how people will know that you're in here or not. You just sing on the toilet going, Choli ke piche kya hai?
But that's it. That's what I mean. Like, what do? You turn it down, innit?
No, I'll turn it down. I would not. Bruv, come on.
You go down, I'm sure there's a Pret somewhere, bruv. Yeah, or a Starbucks. But every day, bro.
Bruv, that's a mission. Every day.
Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a few accidents. Definitely going to be a few accidents, bro. But yeah, there you go.
You can't do that.
Yeah, man, it's just,
You can't do that, bro. One time I was in the toilet and I was on my phone. And I don't know if this is going to make it into the pod, but fuck it. I don't think I've told you this story, right? So I was, on my phone, and then somehow my phone dropped, right, on the floor. And then I was like, that's disgusting. So I kicked my phone to just get it, because obviously, there's a blast radius of where near the toilet where there's probably going to be more germs compared to closer to the door. So I went to kick my phone to try and get it to the edge of the door. That fucking phone slid out through the gap and ended up outside, bro. Bruv, and I'm there, fucking Nungo, bruv, yeah, from the bottom down, with my phone outside. Bruv. And then I was like, I haven't even, bruv, I wasn't even finished, right? So I had to leave my phone there, get my business sorted out, and then quickly open it and pull the phone back. It was terrifying. And imagine if you're in the toilet and then you just see your phone slide out underneath the cubicle.
But what would you do if the phone slid back in though?
My cousin once said, yeah. I would give a shout out to Mitesh, right? Yeah. He once said that he was in, I don't even know why the fuck we were talking about this, yeah. But he was once in the toilet, yeah. And he heard someone on the phone, and they said hello, and then he said hello. He was like, you should try it. You should go to the toilet and just say hello and see if someone says hello back.
Mate, these toilets talk, bro. That is mad. I mean, it's a lot of toilet talk.
I don't even know how we ended up on this disgusting topic, but it's something that we all do, isn't it?
It's one of those awkward things. I mean, this thing could drag on. Yeah, there's so many awkward moments. Yeah, imagine this. Yeah, so now I'm gonna go.
Come on, give me another one.
You're at someone. You need to go, bro. Yeah. That this is
at someone's house. Oh, yeah. Bro. Oh, yeah, I got a good one for you. Bro.
Yeah. You need to go to someone's house. What do you
do? No, you do yours. You do yours to me.
What do you do? They got two toilets, yeah, but
okay.
When you go to someone's house, man, you can't be going upstairs. That's just invasion, especially when they got a cloakroom downstairs. Yeah, but also when you go downstairs, bro, yeah, it's like. You should be that business should have been dealt with in the morning before you came, innit? Yeah. But obviously, sometimes you get bonus round. Yeah.
Sometimes it comes out in installments.
Yeah, exactly. So what do you do, bro? And yeah, this one is not gonna be a kind one. It's gonna be one where it's not like a drop and go. Yeah, you're gonna be in there for a while. Yeah. Do you have to look for the perfect time? Yeah. Do you look for the perfect time to go, or what do you do, man? What do you do?
You can't hold it. You can't hold it,
and there's people walking in and out outside. You can see the light. When there's a light on outside and people walking, you can see the shadows underneath the door. This one of them, and then also, that this one's gonna take so long that someone is gonna need to go to a toilet. Yeah, someone's gonna be like, locked chair, locked, it's locked. Someone's in there. Please wait out. And then, bro, they don't fuck off. They wait outside. They wait outside. I don't know this person taking so long, and you hear all of that, yeah, bro. Forget sweat.
That's pressure. That's pressure, bro.
What do you do?
You can't. I mean, if you've committed to it, you've got to do it. You've got to you got to quickly get out as quick as possible, bro. That's too much pressure, man. Especially if someone's knocking outside, or someone's like cuckering that door, bro. Nah, man.
Bro, and what if
I would not be happy about that.
And
then okay, so let's say you haven't been exposed, as in there's not a line forming outside, okay?
Yeah.
But if you're good, sometimes, bruv, I would time myself, because then I'm like, okay, a piss is going to be about a minute and a half normally, right? Washing your hands and everything. So you got a grace period of about 3 minutes. If you can if you can get it done stealth style quickly in 3 minutes, yeah, you're cash. If you go past that 6 minute mark, everyone knows you're doing a dirty, right? Yeah. So you can't even deny it. Or what you do is you pray that no one has noticed, or they've lost track of it, or they're having a good conversation or whatever. And then when you walk in, obviously you're on your phone, innit? It's just talking to Mick, innit?
In the toilet.
Just like, as you're walking in, you could be like, because what could have happened is you could have just gone for an innocent piss, but then someone phoned you about something, and then you're like, I just have to quickly take this call.
Yeah, true. Or you could be like, oh, sorry, my contact lens fell out. You got to think of any, and I need the mirror.
I don't have contact lenses. I can't do that.
True.
I can't do that.
That's true.
What if? Okay, so I'll give you one, right? I'll give you one. So you need to go, right? And it's like, I don't even know if there's a way out of this problem, but fuck it, I'm going to give it to you. You really need to go. Like, buddy George said, bruv, yeah? Number 2. Bust into the toilet. You let loose. And then you turn to your right. And there's like 3 sheets.
Oh,
left
man.
on the toilet roll.
Oh,
and it's not your house. It's not your house.
When do you
so
notice?
You do not know. Huh?
When do you notice?
You notice when it's too late.
Oh, shit.
I think everyone's been there, so now everyone's paranoid. So when you go in, you first scope out, hold on, what's my stocks?
Bro, if you got your phone in
what would
there,
you do?
What would I do? And this is, whose house is this? I need the details, bro, because there's always a way out. There's always a way out. Yeah. There's always someone on the outside, man.
It's someone who's an acquaintance.
Bro, if my partner was there,
but you couldn't
I send a message, innit, bro?
You'd get nicked.
I send a message. SOS. And bro,
send us supplies.
And think about it. Yeah, you don't need to go hunting for toilet roll either, right? Because there's always going to be some kind of wet wipes or something in it that you got, bro, because you got kids in it somewhere in the car.
I always carry them in it.
But if that's not the cash, bro, then you're gonna have to do one of two things. Yeah, you're gonna have to make sure that the 3-ply gets it done, bro. Yeah, you gotta make sure the 3 sheets gets it done. Yeah, or you're gonna be having a shower and
fucking do origami with the toilet roll, bro.
Or yeah. Would you rip up the towel?
Oh.
Or you're having a shower, bro. Or you're having a shower at someone's house. You can imagine that.
Maybe you'll find.
Hey.
You come up with the towel in your hair, bro. Imagine that. You walk out, bruv, yeah? You know how people have the towel as a turban on their head?
Oh, shit.
Ato hali ni kroch.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh.
That
is probably an option, though, isn't it? That's an option. That's an option.
I mean, if there's a shower in there.
That's a nuclear option.
If there's.
How would you explain that, though? If you walk out and you've clearly had a bath, you've had a shower at their place, What would you say?
There's nothing. There's nothing you can say. I mean, you could be like, "Oh, I was admiring your shower fixture, and I really liked it." And then I just thought I'd turn it on, and I turned it the wrong way. And I mean, what can you? I mean, after a while, you just got to put your hands up and say, "Look, yeah." And it's not even your fault, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah, you can't control the bowels, yeah, or any given time. But if a host knows that there's people coming, yeah. The cloakroom's got to be stacked out, man. Come on.
It's got to be stacked.
Come on.
It's got to be Rack City with toilets, bro, bruv. No way. You cannot skimp.
Because one, you don't want to know.
Why would you want to give anxiety to your guests?
Exactly. I mean, you could do it on purpose, bro. But that's only going to cause massacre in your toilet.
It's going to cause massacres, bruv.
But yeah,
well, as a thought experiment, if anyone has guests coming over, try and see if you don't, supply them with toilet roll and see what happens. See, do they use a shower or do they call for help?
Imagine this, dear. If you did engineer that scenario, imagine that someone did spend ages in there, and there's no way this guy has been able to, and there's only one sheet thing left, bro. What do? You know what I would do, huh? When that person comes out, bro, you never invite that person over and over again. And everything that person sits on, bro, you got to disinfect, bro. You got to throw it. No, forget that. You got to throw it away. Let's finish. You got to throw it away, man. You got to hope, yeah, that they're standing for the rest of the event.
But if you're having an event at the house and you've got like a cloakroom toilet, right? Mm-hmm. And there's that one towel that everyone uses to wipe their hands. Mm-hmm. And by the end of the night, that towel is damp and wet and sad. Yeah. Someone should be replenishing that as well. Like that, yeah. If you're hosting, that's another thing that you need to keep on top of, because that's the worst, bro. If you go to someone's house and then you're washing your hands and it's all damp and penal. It's like, nah, it's not really.
Yeah, bro. That's
it for me,
basically sharing deposits and at the end of the day. Literally. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's true. That is true. You need to have a towel replenisher, innit? But what I see these days? You know what I see these days? When people are really proactive, they have a basket. Like, when you go to a restaurant, there's rolled up small towels. And
the small mini towels.
Yeah, so
that's luxury.
If you have about 15, 20 of those, you're cash, isn't it? Bro, imagine this. What if there's nothing left? Would you pick up one of the ones, lucky dip, and really wipe your hand?
I thought you were going to say, in the previous scenario, if there's only one sheet, but a bucket full of those towels.
Oh, yeah, that's got to be dealt with, bro. That's got to be. But there'll be one person who tries to flush it down the toilet, and then that's it. You know what you do?
Satya Nas, bro.
Every cloakroom toilet, most of them have a little window in it, so you just throw them out the
window. like you're surrendering after a war.
Exactly. But imagine this: someone's having a cigarette and they see what Well,
someone's vaping outside and there's just a piece of dirty towel that lands on their head, bro.
You've got to be 10 steps ahead of the game, yeah, because I'm telling you, yeah, you will get found out.
No, you have to.
I feel like I need to put toilet roll in my car from now on.
Just to be on the safe side.
Exactly, man. Exactly. Well, this is something I did not envisage us discussing today, bro.
No, bruv. I didn't know why I don't know how we ended up on this whole conversation.
While we're on the topic of like,
go on. You want to fucking stay here for a bit, bro?
No. I was gonna say, like, while we're on the topic of like awkward moments and public shaming, etc. And right, check this. I went to like, do you ever get this thing where you kill the mood? Yeah, when you get someone's name wrong. Yeah, you're so confident. Like, so first day of school, yeah, I went.
Oh, that's the what you confidently say someone's name incorrectly.
Yeah, confidently said it incorrectly, and this is worse. This is the worst thing. Yeah, this person lives on my road. I never used to speak to anyone on my road back in the day. Yeah, and then all of a sudden there's these, like new neighbours that have all moved in around the same time, and they all get along. And now I'm like, okay, I'm really confused between all their names.
Who's married to who?
Yeah, no. That's not happened yet. But check this. We got to school and I was walking with my daughter, and my daughter said, "Oh, there's William and his daddy," and then we're waiting for it to go in, and I was like, and he saw me from afar. You know when you get excited when there's all these parents and you're not talking to anyone, you're standing with your child, right? But then you see someone you do know and you can have a bit of a 5-minute conversation with, so that will kill that time of that awkward standing there, right? Anyway, I see him and we both make eye contact, and I'm like, sick. Chris is here, yeah? So I'm like, "You're right, Chris? You're right, William, got the kid's name right?" Yeah, I was like, "You're right, Chris?" And I was like, Stephen? I was like, Stephen. And then, Rob, there was nothing. His face just dropped, and he was just like, "You." And do you know what the thing is? This isn't the first time I've done something like this to him, yeah? I've done it multiple occasions. And he's both thinking,
what, you giving him Chris, then Stephen?
Yeah, Chris, then Stephen. As if his name's Chris Stephen. And then my little one looked at me, right, and she's like, "Daddy, that's not his name." Yeah, it's Stephen. Yeah,
even she knows.
She knows, bro. She knows. Yeah, and I was like, "Oh man, yeah." But I know the wife's name, Kaj. It's Kaj. Yeah. It just killed. You know what? After that, there was no conversation. And when I stood next to him with my child, waiting for the gates to open, it was finished.
In silence.
Like, yeah, you know what it is? You give someone one chance. One time you can make that mistake. Not 3 or 4 times, innit? I wouldn't talk to me either.
Nah.
But the one thing is, I'll never forget that guy's name ever again. Hopefully not anyway. But do you ever get that?
It's still going to be Chris Stephen now.
Yeah, I know.
I do, bro. I've had that. I have that where I forget someone's name. Or I'm like... I'll meet someone, and I know I should say their name, and when I greet them, say, "Oh, hi Stephen, how's it going?" But then sometimes I get nervous, or like I get lost in my head, and I'm like, "Oh, is it this name?" And it might be someone I've seen like 100 times, bruv. That happens to me for sure. One time, this wasn't for me, but this happened for Dad. At our house, like, I think I wasn't there, so this is the story that I am going to relay as to the best of my knowledge. My sisters were at home. My dad was there. Out of nowhere, a fucking squirrel climbs into the window and into the dining room, right? So there's mad panic, bro, yeah? Mad hysteria up in the joint, yeah? My sister's going fucking crazy, yeah? And then my dad's going mental, right, to try and and Dad's not the kind of person that will activate in these scenarios. He's the kind of person that calls for help, right? Regardless of the situation, he's like, I ain't gonna, Amaru kam nathi, ano ka tu bijane ko ne bola upar se.
Oh shit.
So he calls my next door neighbor, okay? Now my next door neighbor is called Nigel, okay? Right? His son is called Simon. So Dad calls him over. I don't know what happened when he was going there, or what he said to him. He said, I've got squirrels stuck in my dining room. Can you come and help me get it out, right? So then Nigel's like, of course, I got you, yeah? I'll come and do this. So then Dad brings Nigel inside, and the entire time Nigel is trying to take the squirrel out, Dad's like, Simon, it's over there. Simon, it's over there. Simon. Robbie called him Simon for the entire ordeal. Simon then got a bucket, managed to usher the squirrel out, and then got rid of it.
And then did at any point
In the
Simon,
whole moment, he was called Simon, not Nigel.
did Simon correct that his name is actually not Simon, it's Nigel?
I don't think he was a nice guy, bruv. He would have been one of those people who's like, nah, it's not worth it. He's only gonna forget next time.
Sure, and that's where.
So that was the.
Do you not feel that it's like us as Indians? Like my dad's done something like that countless amount of times. Yeah, and he knows. As in, even if you've said to him, "This is not Simon. This is Nigel, and this is his son who's Simon," and then they start.
No, he won't register.
He won't register.
He doesn't. He register not high, bruv. You know what it is? It's the equivalent, right? If I'll tell you the exact thing that is going on, right? In your dad's head and in my dad's head, what is happening when there's some kind of a natak playing in the background, right? They're not listening, bruv, yeah? Their eyes are on, their ears are open, but nothing is registering. And it's the same thing that happens when I'm talking to my wife, bruv. Yeah, I'm trying to listen. I try so hard, bruv, yeah? And sometimes it doesn't register.
Yeah, it doesn't.
And then I get my gun marred, bruv.
Man.
Sometimes they'll be like, are you listening to me? You're not listening to me, are you? And I'm like, no, I am listening. And I'm trying really hard to repeat back what was just said to me. And I don't know why, bro. My mind just wonders. That's what happens to our dads, and we've inherited that shit.
That's 100% true. That's 100% true. I mean, that's probably why I'm getting people's names wrong. But I mean, he think the fact that he persisted to call him Simon.
During the whole thing, while he was getting the squirrel out, bro.
Imagine this. You know, some people are really like, if you don't get their name right, yeah, they get really cheesed off in it, yeah. I'm surprised he didn't like just put the bucket down and say, you know what, I'm going home. I'm
done. I'm doing you a favour, mate. The least that you can do is get my name right.
Yeah, exactly. It happens, man. It happens.
Rough, bro.
Do you know what? And now, as you get older, you're put in more and more situations where you're around different people that you don't see often. You see them, and then you're gonna have, and then there's more chance of you getting named wrong, etc.
Bruv, I have in the NCT group that we had, there was 2 moms, Jess and Jade. Okay, they don't look anything alike. But I always get them confused. All the time, right? They're going to be like, I just went out to see Jess and her partner. I was like, oh, okay. And then I say the partner's husband's name for Jade. She's like, no, Jess, not Jade. I went to see Jess. Every time, bruv, yeah? Constantly. And then she went to Jess's house because she was hosting something. And the first thing she said to her is, hi, Jade.
I was just about to ask that question. It starts getting contagious, doesn't it? Hi, Jay.
Yeah, bro. I felt bad, bro. Like it was my fault. Like I was partly to blame for that.
No, you should. It is. You are to blame.
It's my fault. It's my fault. Yeah, it is my fault. I apologize.
Did she get annoyed at you?
She just came home and she was laughing about it. So
oh, fair.
I think she's used to it, innit? But yeah, bruv. Those are awkward situations, man. I mean, look, think about it. If someone gets your name wrong, do you like it? No one likes it, man.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what Indians do so that people can't get their name wrong, right? Our names are already hard, isn't it? Yeah? Technically.
Oh, yeah,
apparently so, right? Yeah? But did you not ever, back in the day, did you not ever wonder, my dad had plenty of, being in the shop all the time, right? No one ever called him by his name, yeah? It was either Nick or short Naren. It was Nick. What was it? There's so many, man. So many nicknames. And then when you go to someone else's shop, yeah? I don't know, man. Bipin is called Bill and,
always.
Or Anne or something like that, right? And then you're thinking, what the fuck's going on here? And then, bro, it rubs off on us. When you're at work, they're like, someone says to me, oh, how do I pronounce your name? And I'm like, just call me Mick. It's fine, yeah? Or
yeah, just do it. Butcher the name.
Butcher the name, bruv. Butcher it completely, right? So we're like kind of like butchering our own names, isn't it? But it is what it is. What can you do? But you know what? People always get it wrong. You know, in the end, you're like, I don't give a fuck, man. Call me whatever.
Yeah. As long as it sounds remotely like what my name is, I'm good. Did you have a question? I think we fucking spent so much time talking about tatti.
Bro, after you talk about that, where do you go
what
from
the fuck
there?
is this episode going to be called, bro? Huh?
Tatti drama. I don't know, bro. But there's so many plays. Hey, do you know? Yeah, let's go back though, yeah? There are dads. I'm telling you, yeah? There are dads who can't... Where are they free? Where can they actually get a little bit of... Just about, yeah? Just about. If they haven't got kids, yeah? Their kids trying to like... Bro, even... Imagine it, yeah? In your house, where's the one place you can probably get 5 minutes to yourself?
The sanctuary.
Yeah, exactly.
Toilet, bro. That's the only place. No one can go... No one... Firstly, no one wants to go in there to disturb you. And secondly, no one can go in there to disturb you.
Also,
so you're good, man.
And you know that when you're in that sanctuary, if no one can find you anywhere, bro, that's where they know where you are, innit? So they're like, oh,
Yeah,
wait,
they know.
bro,
They know. Hanga
wait.
betoch.
Yeah, exactly. It's universal, man. I'm telling you, there are dads out there who just, you know, train their
Well, just
mouths.
hide it out.
Hide it out, bro. Hide it out. But yeah, man.
I think we're going to lose some followers after this episode.
For sure. For sure.
They're going to be like, it was a good run. Those first 16 episodes were pretty good. And then it just turned into tatti. It was shit. It was pure shit.
Literally cannibalized everything.
So did you actually have a question for me this week, bro?
Actually, that was my topic. When I
mean, you've given me a bunch of questions.
Yeah. That was my topic, but let me see. Let me dig out the archives. Yeah, that was my topic, man.
I didn't give you one. Did I give you one?
Yeah, go for it then.
I didn't give you one. Actually, this is related to the original topic. So basically, do you think that men should follow instructions specifically when they are given to them, or husbands should follow instructions specifically when they are given to them, or do you think they should deviate from those instructions?
Alright, so just to add a bit more context, right? Like when a husband decides to deviate from instructions, they think they're about to earn some brownie points, bro.
They're being smart. They're being smart.
They're smart, bro.
Yeah.
Rarely is that the case, man. Rarely is that the case. Always just follow the fucking instructions, man. Do what it says on the tin. Yeah. Don't deviate. Don't try to be smart, because I'm telling you that shit
It never works.
It will never get picked apart, man. You get picked apart, 100%. That always. Why do you ask though? What did you do?
So this weekend we went to Bristol, right?
Yeah.
And we were staying in an Airbnb, and near where my sister lives. So my job was I was still working because it was Friday, so I had to take some meetings. So I was like, I'm going to go to the Airbnb, check in, and then take those meetings. And I thought, what I'll do is I'll just take all of the saman, and it'll be nice. It'll be like smooth. So by the time, it's late, baby's going to be tired. So we'll just go straight in and everything will be nice and set up. So I loaded the car up with like some bits and pieces from my sister's house. Went to the Airbnb. It wasn't that far away, but then I was in meetings, so I couldn't, I was just, tied up. So I'm sitting there, I organized the stuff, got everything ready. I took out my shirts, hung up my shirts on the rack, so it was nice. There was no space. It was all clean. Everything was organized. And I sat down and I started taking my meetings. And then Gagan messaged me, and she's like, please tell me that you did not take the nappies with you when you took all of the stuff into the Airbnb. And then I looked to my right, and there's a massive box of fucking Pampers, bruv, size 2 nappies. And then I was like, I'm sorry. I have taken them and I can't drop them back to you because I'm in a meeting right now. And she's like, your daughter has done the mother of tattis and is literally like, it's gone all over her own clothes, on Gagan's clothes. It's gone on her own clothes and it's just like poo everywhere. And my sister's preparing for the day after because there was a birthday party. And she was like, I've got no nappies. What do I do with the child? And there's no option. So then she had to basically give her a bath. And my brother-in-law had to buy another set of Pampers size 2 nappies and then give them to her.
Nice.
And this was all because I did not follow the instructions and just take the things that needed to be taken. I tried to be smart and be like, oh no, I'll just take everything. It'll be easier and it'll be nice and smooth. Nah, bruv.
It doesn't work that way, does it?
Why?
It doesn't work. You're just, in autopilot, innit? Or can I say I can make up every excuse under the sun? But
No. There's no excuse for that. It
There's
was
no excuse,
stupid,
innit?
reckless
behaviour.
absent-minded, bruv.
You know what though? It won't be the nappies next time. It'll be something else. But you know what the nappies?
There will always be something. It'll be something.
Nappies is the worst thing to be without. That and wipes. Everything else you could probably do with that. Yeah, but lucky they're at a house. Yeah, someone's house. Your sister's house. That way she was able to give a bath, and that's cash. But yeah, man, imagine
if she was somewhere else, then it would have been a bit more of a drama situation.
Yeah, finished. But yeah, man, my answer to that is always bloody just do what it says on the tin, man. And you'll probably
always follow the very specifically. Do not try and be smart.
No.
Because you're not. The instructions are the instructions for a reason because we are stupid and we need to be told what to do because otherwise we will fuck it up. So why try and be smart?
100%.
I don't get it, bruv. Anyway, that was my question. That was my question for you. Actually, did tie into our.
It did, man.
Theme, innit?
You should have asked the little one. What's she's experiencing this game.
How did it feel?
How did it feel? Literally coming out of someone else's bath.
Because she did it. She basically did what needed to happen, innit? She came out testing the shower.
There you go, man. Tested it out. But yeah, man. I think that's us for today, man. I think we all dutted out.
Thank you for listening. If you haven't switched off after the first mention of toilet and you're still here, thank you. Please keep feedback coming in. If you absolutely hated this episode, it's good for us to know so we never discuss this topic again. If you loved it, there's plenty more we can talk about on this topic.
And
Mick to add.
Share your stories, not just relative to this topic, but to every other topic that you probably you guys want to share. We can definitely, like Rod said, talk about it. But
have any of you ever been in awkward situations? Have you been in awkward situations when it comes to greetings? What's appropriate? What's the right thing to do? Does it depend on certain circumstances? Have you ever been in awkward shitstorms? And I mean every sense of that word. Have you ever tried to be too smart and not followed the specific instructions that you were given? Please let us know. We are not the ones that have the right answers. We just have 2 mics and opinions. Please comment, like, subscribe, and we'll catch up with you all next week. Peace.
Peace, everyone.